and we're going to go through meal prep tonight. And Matt, my honey, is helping video me, so we're going to do a little meal prep. We do this a lot. We make salads a lot. I cut up all my vegetables ahead of time just so I could be prepared and do it quick. But I'm going to do 2 as an example, but we're doing 6. I have 3 in the fridge, so we usually eat salads and meal prep like this every week. And so tonight we're just going to do a basic salad. And so this is what it looks like when it's all done. And so there's carrots on the bottom. I start with shredded carrots, and then I do the hard vegetables, the soft vegetables, and then we end up with the lettuce. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to do one with dressing. I love this Asian sesame dressing, but you can use whatever dressing you want. What we have found is we started the first year or 2 putting dressing in the bottom of the jars, but we found that they last a little bit longer if we don't put dressing. So I'm going to do one with and one without, just so you can see how much to put in there. So let's shake this up a little bit. So you're just going to put enough in there to just cover the bottom, maybe a ½ inch. Okay, I always start with shredded carrots just because I love them, and I love it when they marinate in the dressing like that. So we're just going to put a few shredded carrots in the bottom. If you don't have shredded, you can always chop up carrots, regular carrots, and then we're going to put some in here. So I've chopped all my vegetables here, and you can chop up whatever vegetables you want, but what we usually do is celery, peppers, onions. You can do cauliflower, broccoli. Like I said, always put your hard vegetables in the bottom. So here's some celery, and I'm just going to put 2-3 teaspoons in there, into both of them. And this is my celery. Then I'm going to go on to my peppers. Have as many as that, so I'm just going to do 2 scoops of peppers, yellow peppers, and like I said, all this is done ahead of time. It's so easy. And then especially if you have help in the kitchen, if you got somebody in there chopping with you, you can get all this done in less than an hour. So when you come home from work, you just grab a salad, throw some chicken on it, throw some egg on it. Here we got some orange pepper. And then we got some red pepper. Look how pretty and colorful that is. Oh, I forgot to get the onion out of the fridge. I'll get that out of the fridge. And I'm making a mess, but you gotta do that. So here we have some purple onion and some cabbage. I love purple onion and purple cabbage. So then I'm going to put some stinky purple onion in there. And Matt loves lots of onions. Okay. And then we're going to put some cabbage. Purple cabbage I love, and it's so good for you. It's got tons and tons of antioxidants. Of course, you don't want to tell everybody that because then they might not eat it. And then you're going to kind of pack it down. You want them to be packed down to reduce the oxygen. You don't want any oxidation because that way your greens and your cabbage will stay good longer. Other thing that I like to add, cranberries, and let's see.
Sunflower
seeds, where are they, Matt? They're in different containers. So see, as much, not quite as organized as you want to be. So then I throw in some dried cranberries or craisins. And then we're going to add some sunflower seeds for some crunch. And you can add walnuts, any kind of nuts you want, pistachios. Here's some slivered almonds. Okay, And normally you would get your greens at the store, your spinach, lettuce, whatever. But we have two tower gardens. So we're gonna go and show you the tower gardens and pick our greens off of there. Come over here.
You're fine.
Okay. So this is the tower garden, and it's aeroponic, and there's water and nutrients in the bottom. Right now you can hear the trickle. So there's a pump down in there with the nutrients that's pumping it all the way up, and all the plants, all the roots are hanging down inside. And so that's how it's getting fed. And so all we're gonna do, so I have lots of lettuce, kale, Swiss chard. So all I'm gonna do is just pick my greens off of here. How cool is that? So I'm just taking one at a time, smashing it down in there. This is just leaf lettuce. Here's some romaine. This is better than organic. I grow from seed. We love it. Here's some arugula. Here's more lettuce over here. Here's some kale. This pretty Swiss chard up here. Grab some sprouts. More lettuce. How about a little basil? More kale. We don't know how good we got it. I'm going to put more lettuce in here. And I think that's enough for example. I'm going to do the rest of them later, so we're going to go back and talk a little bit more. But this is the tower gardens. If you have any questions about the tower gardens, you want to grow your own, let me know. You can easily buy one. Before you know it, you'll have it paid off, and you're never going to have greens go bad. So we love our tower gardens. We've been gardening this way for over 5 years. Year-round inside. So then all I do after that is I just put my lid on it, and then I stick it in the refrigerator, and then they're good for up to 7 to 10 days or so. I'd say a week for good, for sure. And then when you're ready to eat it, all you do is tip it upside down. If you have dressing in here, the dressing goes over the top, and it's ready to eat. We found that eggs, avocados are not good to put in there unless you eat them within a day or two. Also, if you do put tomatoes in there, put cherry tomatoes, the whole cherry tomatoes in there, so it doesn't get mushy, and cucumbers too. So the hard stuff I usually always do ahead of time, and then we might add grilled chicken, salmon, or whatever, depending on the evening. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about the shred. We do the salad prep. The shred is where we do a 10-day detox for the first 10 days of the month. And we do a couple shakes a day, 2 shakes a day, and we eat clean, no caffeine. We eliminate caffeine, alcohol, gluten, and dairy. And we try to get 12 hours of sleep without eating. I'm sorry, not 12 hours of sleep, 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And we try not to eat 12 hours at night. So if you want to know more about the shred, clean eating, getting yourself on a healthy track, let us know. What else? Okay, we have 2 live events coming up. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, September 14th, this Saturday, we're having yoga here at my place. So let me know. We're having Shake It Up Yoga. So we'll be doing 45 minutes to an hour of yoga, and then we'll be having some protein, post-workout protein shakes, some healthy conversations, dip our toes in the pool, or if you want to bring your suit, it'll be a lot of fun. And then the last Friday of the month, September 27th, we are having a salad party here. So I usually have 1 salad party at my house a month, so if you're in the area, let me know, and anybody's welcome. And everybody brings 1 to 2 ingredients, and that way you don't have to chop everything up. You bring 1 to 2 ingredients and you leave with 3 salads. And by the way, I usually make the salads pint size, but if you want to make a quart size, that's up to you. I just like the wide mouth so you can put the ingredients in really easy. And then, So in September, I'm doing this meal prep class Facebook Live every Sunday night. And so on next Sunday, we're going to be making energy bites. And what they are little protein snacks. And these are pumpkin chocolate chip. And we are going to be making chocolate peanut butter energy bites next Sunday night at 7 o'clock. I'll be back on here live. I will let you know Wednesday night. I'll do a quick live and give you the recipe and talk just a quick few minutes on Wednesday night. So I look forward to talking to you then. So if there is not any questions, or if there is any, please let me know. I really appreciate you joining. Thank you. Have a good week. Bye now.